The Vortak Empire's Bloodsport Arena on Kepler 186F roared with anticipation. Today's entertainment. A scrawny human youth, perhaps 16 Earth years, thrown into the pit with a Gorlak beast, 3 tons of armored fury that had killed 47 prisoners without a scratch. Private First Class Tommy Chun stood in the sand, looking impossibly young in his torn civilian clothes. The Vortak raiders had grabbed him from a frontier colony, mistaking him for a farmer's son. They hadn't bothered checking for identification. Humans all looked like prey to them. Arena Master Kexval slobbered through his tentacled mouth. Behold, the galaxy's weakest species. Watch it die for your amusement. The crowd of 1,000 aliens howled. Bets flowed through the quantum networks. The odds gave the human boy 17 seconds. Tommy stood perfectly still, hands at his sides, as the containment field dropped. The Gorlak charged, a biological tank of muscle and rage, sand exploding beneath its 6 legs. The crowd leaned forward, eager for blood. At the last second, Tommy moved. Not away toward. He dove under the beast's charge, rolled, and came up running. The Gorlak's momentum carried it into the arena wall with a crash that shook the structure. As it turned, confused and enraged, Tommy was already repositioning, always keeping the creature's weakest side, its left, where a previous victim had damaged an eye in his field of vision. 50 seconds, someone shouted. The previous human record. Tommy wasn't trying to survive. He was studying. Every charge taught him timing. Every swipe showed him reach. Every roar revealed the creature's breathing patterns. His movements were economical, precise, nothing wasted. 3 minutes. 5. 10. The crowd's bloodlust turned to confusion. The boy wasn't panicking, wasn't screaming. His young face showed the focused calm of someone performing calculations, not fighting for his life. At 12 minutes, Tommy began to attack. He used the arena itself as a weapon, baiting the Gorlak into charges that left it stunned against walls. He threw sand with surgical precision, always into the damaged eye. When the beast adapted, so did he, switching tactics with a fluidity that spoke of extensive training. What is this human? Kexval snarled. Check for weapons. Drugs. Security scanned him. Nothing. Just a thin piece of metal on a chain around his neck hidden under his shirt. A primitive human custom, they'd assumed. Worthless. 20 minutes. The Gorlak was limping now, its left legs fouled by torn tendons. Tommy had been targeting the same spots with thrown rocks, each strike building on the last. The beast's breathing was labored. Its charges had become defensive rather than offensive. Then Tommy did something that silenced the entire arena. He sat down. Cross-legged in the sand, he placed his hands on his knees and closed his eyes. The Gorlak circled him, confused. Every instinct screamed. Added to attack, but something in the boy's stillness triggered deeper instincts, the primitive recognition that sometimes the small, quiet ones were the most dangerous. Kill him. Kexval shrieked at the beast. Kill the human. The Gorlak charged one final time. Tommy's eyes snapped open. He rolled backward, planted his feet on the creature's jaw as it passed over him and pushed. Already off balance from its injuries, the beast's own momentum sent it flipping through the air. It landed on its back, the one position its anatomy couldn't recover from quickly. Tommy walked over to the struggling creature. Instead of killing it, he placed a hand on its head, whispered something in a language the translators couldn't parse, and stepped back. The Gorlak stopped thrashing, its 6 eyes fixed on the small human who'd spared its life. Enough. Kexval teleported into the arena, grabbing the boy by his shirt. What are you? What are you? The motion pulled Tommy's shirt down, revealing the metal chain. Kexval's tentacles went rigid as he read the inscription on the small metal plate. Chin Tomasel. Spartan 4 candidate. UNSC Special Warfare. Age, 14. If found, return to Omega Training Facility. Reward, 50 million credits. The arena fell silent. Everyone knew about the Spartans, humanity's child soldiers, trained from age 6, augmented by age 14, deployed by 16. Living weapons who'd turned the tide of humanity's first galactic war. The program was supposed to be disbanded. You're one of them, Kexval whispered. The ghost soldiers? The demon children? Tommy's young face finally showed emotion, a small, sad smile. Spartan 4, Cohort 7. Kidnapped during a training exercise. My handlers will be unhappy. As if on cue, the arena's lights cut out. Emergency klaxons screamed. The distinctive whine of human slipspace drives filled the air. Orbital drop pods began raining from the sky like meteors. Rule 1 of human warfare, Tommy said conversationally as chaos erupted around them. Never touch our children, even the dangerous ones, especially the dangerous ones.